Hello and welcome to today's live play of Rolling Realms. I'm Jamey from Stubmeyer Games, and today my camera is working, or my second camera is working a little bit better than yesterday. You can actually see things. I don't know what was going on yesterday. Maybe it was an internet connection type of thing. But I'm here today. It's a lot clearer on the tabletop today. We have Gugong, Potion Explosion, and Hokkaido. And before I jump in, I do want to mention that whether or not you filled out the bracket, the March Madness bracket, for Rolling Realms. And if you're watching this in the future, well into the future, this probably won't make any sense. But right now I'm filming this on March 21st, 2024, and we are doing a bracketed tournament of 32 promo realms for Rolling Realms. If you filled out a bracket, or if you didn't fill out a bracket, there's a link in the description of this video where you can go and vote on your favorite matchups for some of the realms in the bracket, and they will contribute to whichever realm wins the bracket, whatever that means. It is somewhat arbitrary, completely arbitrary, really. Hey, Chad, thanks for joining me today. Now that I've said that, let's jump in and talk about these realms. These are all promo realms. You're welcome to play along with me, even if you don't have these realms, but you can also get them on our web store. We have Gugong, Potion Explosion, and Hokkaido. I'm going to jump in and I'll talk about them as I'm playing because I'll need to even refresh myself on how to play these. Fortunately, all the rules are right here on the table. All right. Let's see. Roll number 1 is a 6 and a 2. 6 and a 2. So let's try to use some of these realms. So in Gugong, I'm trying to fill boxes from left to right, top row first. If the number is greater than the previous number, gain the resource. Otherwise, you must pay the resource. 1 counts as greater than 6. So the first box is a freebie. You can put any number right there. Yeah, that's nice. Any number right there, gain a coin. Over here in Potion Explosion, we're trying to fill up these circles with numbers that aren't already in that potion. You have to do different potions. If you complete a potion at any time after that, you can use that potion's one-time ability, which is super powerful. In Hokkaido, we're trying to draw some terrain patterns, a different type of polyomino game over here in Hokkaido. Well, I know in Gugong that I can get a coin right away. So why don't I use a 2 right here? It'll be easier to write a number higher than 2, so that gives me a coin. And then Potion Explosion. Actually, where do I want to do the 6? I can do this because I can do the 1 in either place pretty easily. Does the 6 help me in Hokkaido? Why don't we use the 6 over here because it'll be pretty rare. But I think I messed up Hokkaido the last time I played. Use a number to draw the terrain pattern anywhere. You may flip or rotate. Draw triangles only in the darker area. So if I use the 6, I'll have to rotate it so the triangles are in this darker area. Draw squares and circles anywhere. Gain benefits when covering spaces. And I'll score, here's what I messed up, I think. Score 1 star per separate town or forest with at least 4 continuous spaces. Okay, let's try to do that correctly this time. So I'm going to rotate this a little bit to put a circle, triangle, triangle right there. That gives me a heart and a pumpkin. And then I have a 1 to use in Potion Explosion. Which number of these do I want first? More resources, or which ability do I want first? Activate a realm. I think gaining a die is probably the best first ability to get. So I'll put that 1 right up there. I may need to read Hokkaido's scoring a few times, but I'll keep on going here with roll number 2. A 3 and a 4. Whenever numbers add up to 7, I could use 2 coins to copy one of those numbers. We'll see if I want to do that here. I think a 3 is good in Gugong. There we go. Gain a heart. And the 4, where do I want to do a 4? Could I cover up a coin with 4 and use that in Potion Explosion? That could be nice. Or I could put a 4 right here in Potion Explosion and use a number. If I get a die, I can use any of that. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, let's put a 4 right here. So that gives me a star. And I can now, whenever I want, one time I can gain any die to use someplace else. So where do I want to do that? 1 star per separate town. Those are the squares. Or forest with at least 4 continuous spaces. Okay, well, let's get working on a town maybe. Where do I want to put a town? I'd love to fill in some numbers. Let's put a town right over here. I'll put a town so there's a triangle, a square, and a square. That gives me a coin and a pumpkin. Coin and a pumpkin. Try not to bump the camera here. Sorry if I am. Coin and a pumpkin. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for this turn. That I did use that die, so I can't do that again. Roll number 3. A 5 and a 2, another sum of 7. And I have 2 coins now if I want to use that. 5 and a 3. So I could use a 5 right here. That's probably the place to use the 5. I'll use a 5 right there. That gives me a star and a pumpkin. And again, in Gugong, it's completely flexible. You can place any number. You can write down any number. It's just, it's only if the number is greater than the previous number that you gain the resource there. Otherwise, you must pay the resource. We have a 2 as well. I'd like to continue with Potion Explosion. I can always use a 1 in Hokkaido if I need to, although a 1 might be a little bit easier in Potion Explosion. Why don't I do that? I'll use a 1 right here in Potion Explosion. And the 2, actually a 2 isn't all that much better, but a 2. Okay, so it looks like I can put any number in the dark area, but triangles are the only, I can only put triangles in the dark area. I'm trying to get 6 mountains anywhere to get 2 stars if possible. So let's use those 2 squares and put them right. So I'm going to do the 2 and put that right here and right here. That's a heart. And also now I have a group of 4 squares. So that is a separate town. So I'm going to try to now make a town separate from that someplace else. We'll see if I can pull that off. Oh, no, I did a triangle right there. That's not a legal play. I need to flip that around. Fortunately, I can pretty easily flip this around so it can be a legal play. There's a triangle. There's a square. There's a square. Nothing actually changed. Oh, nope, still not legal. Okay. I'm going to have to change that a little bit. Triangle, square, square. I don't have a coin. I have a part instead. I'll cross off that coin as if I used it. Didn't actually ever have it. Okay. Small mistake there, but still okay in the greater scheme of things. Let's try turn 4. A 6 and a 3. I need a 6 in Gugong. Things are going well over there. So there is a coin. And the 3, probably use it in Potion Explosion. Yeah, let's go with a 3 over here. Put a 3 right there. Now I have 3 hearts, so I could copy either of these numbers and use them in Hokkaido, but I don't really have a problem with using a 1. Let's just use a 1 and write 2 hearts or 2 circles. I want 4 continuous circles somewhere. So let's put it right there and right there. Get a little bit closer to 4 continuous circles. Chad says he thinks the camera is extra crisp today. That's great. Chad, I'm glad to hear it. That is looking a little extra special today. All right, turn 5. Did I use everything? Yeah, I used everything. Another 6 and a 3. I really need to, I have a coin. Okay, so I can use a coin to follow a 6 because 1 counts as greater than 6 in Gugong. There's a 1, there's a star, and here's a heart. Lots of hearts so far. So that's a 1. Now I have a 6 and a 3 to use in these 2 realms. I like the 6 right here. That gives me 2 more stars in Potion Explosion. I can now gain 1 resource per star scored in this realm. So I might want to hold off on doing that until I filled in this one, or I might want to crack that open early if I really need those resources. That's the 6. I now need to use a 3 over in Hokkaido. Let's use it right. Well, I don't want to overuse the circles. So maybe I'll start a new, well, I'm okay with that. Let's go circle, circle, square right there. That gives me a pumpkin. And that's another group. So I now have like 1 group up there, 1 group down here of squares or circles. I think I'm following all the rules correctly now. And I just need to have a big group of, I need to connect these mountains. If I can. Oh, no, they don't have to be connected. That's the thing. You don't have to connect the mountains. I just need them in the middle area. Okay. Pretty good there. I think that's everything. Is that it? No. Turn 5? Yeah. Okay. Turn 6. Moving pretty quickly today. Feel free to pause if I'm moving too fast. 6 and a 5. 6 and a 5. Those numbers are a little high for Gugong, but I need to keep going in Gugong. So I might need to use one of them. I might need to use the 6. We'll see about that. 6 or 5. I need some more triangles. Again, they don't have to be connected. And I need some more squares too. Okay, how can I do this? Let's use the 6 over here. And I'll use the 6. Actually, what's going to be better here? There's a square. You can flip that around. Okay, let's use the 5 because there's a square. Here's a circle. And here's a... Nope, can't do that. That flips it too far. I would have to, because I need to put the triangle in this area. So triangle, circle, square. I think that's fair. It isolates that circle, which I don't love, but I can still put 2 more squares over here. Triangle is in the right area. So far, so good. That was the 5. The 6, I'll put... I don't love putting a 6 back in Gugong. It's going to be tough to scale up from a 6. I might need to copy a number here. Yeah, I think either way I'm going to be copying a number. So I'll put a 6 over here, and I'll put a 5. I'll copy a 5 and put it over here in Gugong to gain a pumpkin. Again, I can't just say I'm going to put in a number and it's not higher. I just have to pay the resource. Okay, turn 7. A pair of 1s. So here's where I probably should have put a 6 there because a 1 is considered greater than a 6, but you got to have the 6 there to do so. So a pair of 1s. 1 is fine in Potion Explosion. I can't manipulate it into a 2. I'm going to have to put a 1 and pay a coin. So I need to get a coin someplace else. Here's a 1. I'll probably do that. I'm almost positive I'll do that. A 1, can I put a 1 right here? I think that'll work. Yeah, so 1 would be a heart or a circle. A circle. I keep wanting to say heart. There's a coin. And now, actually, I used the 1 here. So for me to make no, I can't do that this turn. I'm going to have to double up in Gugong. I'll have to wait for the next turn, and I'll double up over there, which is fine. Actually, I could crack open this ability in Gugong, gain 1 resource per star scored in this realm. But do I want to wait and just double up later? I'll wait. I'll just hope to roll a 5 or a 6, and that way I can manipulate that number. Although it is a pair. I do have a pair there with 2 1s, so I could copy a 1. No, I'm just going to roll it. I'm going to go for it. 5 or a 6. 2 5s. All right. 2 5s. So I will manipulate 1 of them into a 6 and put it right there. That'll gain me a coin instead, which I think is better. I will have to catch up a little bit in Gugong, maybe even this turn. We'll see. Potion Explosion. Let's put a 5 right there. And now do I want to copy a 5? Probably. And use it over in Hokkaido. Probably. I need another. Yeah, I mean, it's too tempting to copy the 5. So there's a copied 5. And I'll put a triangle, a heart, a circle, still not a heart. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to end up connecting those circles, and that probably hurts me, but I could use a 1 here on the final turn to get some more circles, or a 2 to get 2 squares over there. That works. Oh, this lets me activate a realm you already activated this turn. That could save me in Gugong, big time. Yes, I'll wait for my final turn to do that. That works out quite well. All right, final turn. I don't even know what I want anymore. Let's just make it happen. A 6 and a 4. A 6 and a 4. Actually, okay. I think that this can work. So I can put a 4 right here. That's 3 more stars for Potion Explosion. Really fun realm Potion Explosion is. Got a 4 there. I can create a 1 value die. I'm going to stack Gugong a little bit too much here, but that's okay. To put the 1 value die right here because 1 in Gugong is higher than 6. That gives me a heart. And then I will use this ability, activate a realm that you already activated this turn, to reactivate Gugong and put the 6 over here. So I don't have to spend all those pumpkins. That's great. Now, I haven't done anything in Hokkaido, but I think what I'd like to do is use this final coin as a 1 and get 2 more circles up here, unless I really want to manipulate it into this coin. But I think those 2 circles are enough. Oh no, but that leaves me without the sixth triangle. Although I don't think it's possible for me to put the last triangle. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not possible for me to do. So there is the fourth set. I have one triangle. So that's 4 stars for Hokkaido. I bet someone will do better than that. I'd love to hear if you're playing along. Let me know how you did better in Hokkaido than I did. I never actually used the resources here, but I will go ahead and crack that open to gain 3 coins. Gain 1 resource per star scored in this realm. So that's 6. And I gained all the stars from Gugong. So that's a 16.8. 16.8. I think I had a flat 17 in the first round. I didn't note it there, but I think I had a flat 17. That was fun. Glad the camera worked out today. Thank you for tuning in, Shad, and hanging out. I see some other people lurking. It's always fine to lurk and watch along. Garrett said he hopped in late and scrubbed, but he caught up and got a 16.1. Good job, Garrett. Well done. Let me know if you play this in the future, what you scored, and compared to my 16.8. I'll be back tomorrow for round 3. I look forward to it, and thank you all for hanging out and playing today. Take care.